And I no look back since then. To God be the glory. Finish him. Very dark man.
There is a son. So first reached out to me. His father spoke to me. His father said we can apply for pardon.
Okay.
That pardon the president, because you know it's
Wait, Falz the bad guy. I can't even believe this. Falz the bad guy contacted Bobrisky, and Femi Falana contacted his father, and his father, Femi Falana, spoke to Bobrisky in order to divert justice. And this same Falz, if this story is true, this same Falz, we have the audacity to come out and say he's fighting against the government for oppression. That he wants justice, he wants Nigeria to be better. So that like this, you dey carry yourself. I don't want to believe that Femi Falana will bring himself down to this level. A whole Femi Falana, where be Fela lawyer, where we respect. Femi Falana will engage himself in something like this. Wait, what is the relationship between Falz and Bobrisky? Abi Falz self they do? Oh, okay. Who are we to crucify the homosexual? Most of them don't they evolve from time. Everybody is a motherfucking hypocrite, though. No, oh, now that song, they make sense to me. Wait, Abi Falz self they do? This is crazy. Well, anyways, let's continue. Hey, now wow. Nigeria.
it's federal that my case is federal. That's so that the federal can actually pardon me. That's the president that he can do it. That if they pardon me, I can even leave here by next week. Do you understand? I don't have to wait till like ending of next month. Okay, so the man started the pardon. He said he wants to send it to the Minister of Justice in Abuja. So Minister of Justice will now send it to President to approve it. But you know Nigeria now, Nigeria with the corruption and everything, you take it fast to him. That the man, the lawyer said they will collect 10 million naira
Jesus.
for him to, yes, that pardon will clear my name off the record.
Off the record, which is not bad.
Yes, that which exactly. So, you know, there's nobody to call because, like, I have friends, so, but, you know, you don't know who set you up, you know, and
That's
they've not
true.
opened my.
All right, so based on this first voice notes, based on Bobrisky's narration in this phone call, Bobrisky is saying that Femi Falana collected 10 million naira in order to wipe his name off the record. Wow. These are people I respected. These are people I look up to. Falz the bad guy, always talking about, yeah, I'm speaking up for the people. So you are also involved in things like this. It's really, really disappointing. It's obvious that Nigeria might not go anywhere anytime soon. It's obvious. Say Nigeria, no, I have lost 100% respect for this. Unless if they come and can't defend this one, saying a lie. But for now, we'll take what Bobrisky is saying as the truth, because Bobrisky said all these things like he contacted somebody to borrow him money, and the person recorded everything. Now, just in case Bobrisky go on argue, let me drop your number. This is your number, eh? Now, wow. So this is your number. Your number ends with 2208. That's what your number ends with. So this is you. Actually, you cannot deny anything. So EFCC, I will expect you people to do a deep investigation and bring all the people involved to the doormat of justice if you know you truly fight against financial crime. And this particular crime went deep down inside your own custody, and it's really crazy. And the Controller General of Prison, I don't know what they happen, but it's almost as if, yes, I want to know the Godfather and why the Controller of Prison allowed them, instead of putting Bobrisky in a correctional facility, they took him and gave him a lodge outside the prison. I don't know that is allowed. I didn't know that was allowed. But anyways, there are more videos to come. Do you understand? This is just part one. First.
You do well. But for clarity, Femi Falana is a lawyer. Falz, the bad guy, you know Falz, right? He's also a lawyer. And what the lawyers, what they do is to defend criminals. They will defend murderers. They will defend their drug peddlers. It is their job. And if they said they could help clear his name, if he pays some certain amount of money, it is also the job of a lawyer. They have not done anything wrong in that aspect. But you see those who collected money from the EFCC to bury the investigation of money laundering, which means some people using Bobrisky to launder money. These people are possibly some powerful people, yeah, that Bobrisky called his godfather. That if Bobrisky is to be tried for money laundering, they too, they will be arrested, possibly, and be tried. And to bury all of that, they paid EFCC to remove money laundering charges. Then these same godfathers believes that Bobrisky was set up to get to them, and therefore he must be protected. He must not go to prison. The comptroller of prison, if he's involved, that is also called institutional corruption. Yes, head should roll. So when I come to say yes, they investigate EFCC. Now from there, I know say Nigeria is a joke though, right? So right now, the EFCC says they are investigating itself, and as very dark about put it, right? This is the first step. So, and we shall follow that up as they unfold. But you see, my own is just to keep reminding you. The contraption is so rotten. It is so corruptly rotten that if you decide that you want to fix it, you probably should be asking yourself, where go would you start from? Where? Yesterday, I shared there with you. I shared with you the video of that guy that tied the hands and the legs of a lady in an hotel room, which everybody believed was probably to use her for ritual. Now, I have a clip where the two of them actually shared their full story. I don't know who is lying, who is telling the truth, but you will be the judge. The girl that escaped the killing, the guy that tied her hand, her legs, and gagged her mouth, said he is not a ritualist, that he is somebody who obtained girls. He will put fear into them. Then he will obtain them and rob them, that it doesn't kill them. So I bring to you the full story as shared by both. Please.
I invited her, yes. So come, so we had fun, and then she gets paid and she goes. So I could take her phones on so she wouldn't follow me when I'm leaving. So she wouldn't follow me when I'm leaving. Yes, ask her to take off her clothes. Because if I'm leaving and she eventually untie herself and try to follow me, before she put on her clothes and stuff like that, I'll be long gone. Last month. I can't really. Approximately, I can't really say, like maybe 500 or. When you say destroyed, okay, 4. I didn't do anything to that one. She's a full-time hookup girl, so she fought with me and she shouted, and I couldn't take her phone, so I left. Just Lagos and Port Harcourt and yeah. No. Yes. Okay. To be honest, because I was trying to raise money for my younger sister, who is a sickle cell. I'm an auntie, so I say her talk. Yes.
What put you into this situation? What you got decided to do, or somebody brought you into it?
Nobody.
WhatsApp and asked me for a meetup, which I accepted. So he asked me what I would take. I told him. He said, okay, I should come over. That he's at Top Rank Hotel, Top View Hotel, Zone 5 in Abuja. Then when I got here, he was outside already. He paid for the cab, the ticket, then led me to the hotel room. So when I got inside, he locked the door and started apologizing because he wasn't picking up my calls earlier. So he started apologizing for not picking up my calls earlier. I said, okay, no problem. Then he asked me where I'm from. I told him. He asked me my name. I told him again. Then he drew his chair closer to me and asked me if I'm afraid of death. I said, I can't answer that. Why would you ask me if I'm afraid of death? He said I should answer if I'm afraid of death or not. I said I can't answer that. Though I've seen death has happened to me, but I can't answer you if I'm afraid of death or not. He said if I cooperate with him, I won't get hurt like other girls. That his friend is outside with injection. If I should make any move or try to scream or do anything funny, that his friend will come inside and inject me, and it won't be funny. I got scared. Then I started pleading. I said, what do you want to do to me? Do you want to hurt me? He said he won't hurt me if I cooperate with him. Then he slapped me and asked me to remove my clothes. I was trying to go to the door. He locked the door and took the key. He said I should remove my clothes. Then I carefully removed my dress. He used my dress to tie my hand. It wasn't tightened enough. Then he used the pillowcase to tie my hand, my two hands. Then he lifted up the bed and took sellotape under the bed. When he took the sellotape, he used it to tie my hands again. Then brought out white handkerchief from his pocket. So he said I should open my mouth. I tried to scream. He increased the television volume to the last. He removed it from all the channels. It was just blank, like making noise. Then he increased the volume and said I should shut up. That his friend is not as nice as he is. If I should make any move or anything, that his friend will come inside and inject me. Then I became very scared. He proceeded in tying my hands with the sellotape, and there's this chair inside the room. He tied my two legs with the chair. Then he used the handkerchief to tie my mouth and also sellotape my whole head with the sellotape around my face. Then he proceeded in bringing my phone. He brought my phone and asked me to open the password. Then I used my fingers to open my password. He went direct to my phone, my bank app, and opened my bank app. The only bank app in my phone is OPay, which there was no money in the bank. So he opened it. He asked me for my PIN. I put my PIN because all my mouth and everything was tied up. I used my fingers to open my PIN. Then he saw that there was no money. He said that he's going out now. Then he booked his ride. When it was like 1 minute away, he went outside and came back again. He said his friend is outside. If I should make any move or anything, that his friend will come inside and inject me. I shook my head and said, no, I won't make any move. Then he went outside again and came back. I was trying to move. When I saw the movement, I maintained. Like I just pressed my head on the wall. Then he came back again and viewed me and watched me and said, don't make any move. I shook my head and said, okay. Then he left and locked me inside. So when he went out, I saw like the hotel. I saw a red uniform. I noticed it was the hotel staff. Then I started shifting myself with the chair. I struggled to get to the window. Then I got to the window. I started banging the window for them to hear me. Because of the loud television volume, the man couldn't hear me. I proceeded. I was hitting the window for him to hear me. Then thank God the guy was able to hear me and came to my rescue. Then I gave him a sign that he should follow the guy. The person just left now. Then he ran after we ran after him and caught him.
I want to know how long have you site? Let's know the name of the site.
Coded site.
Coded site. How long have you been on that site?
February.
February this year.
Yes. That was when I logged in.
That's when you joined the site. So how many of such men have you hooked up with on that site?
I don't stay here. I don't stay, so I don't really hook up.
Where do you stay?
In Enugu with my elder sister.
So how did you get to Abuja?
I have a handwork. I'm in nail tech and I do pedicure and manicure.
Did you come to Abuja to do your yes?
I do it by fix my friend's nails also. At home. No, here.
Here in Abuja.
That morning.
That morning. And you saw everything you wanted.
When he went through my app, what I thought maybe he wanted to take my money and my phone from my app. I didn't really know his intentions really. But when he opened my app, all my mind was maybe he wanted to rob me and take my phone.
What kind of phone do you use?
An Android phone.
Having gone through this experience, what can you continue to do? Will you continue with the business? Huh? No, madam.
No, never.
The 100,000. So what advice do you have for others? Other girls that are into the business like
My message to other girls is to be contented with what they have and learn a handwork.
Push it down, Jare, with all these stupid questions at times, right? So that's a victim at the tail end of it. Okay, so the guy who lied that he is not a ritualist. If he was a ritualist, the girl would have long been killed. That he was just there that he lure women into an hotel room and then rob them. So from the statement of that girl, it's simply so similar that obviously it's not a ritualist thing or a ritual thing. Okay, he got disappointed when he found out that the girl he invited for hookup does not even have money. So he became disappointed, and they asked him was that his first time. I think he said that wasn't his first time. He's done it like 2 or 3 times before. Then he lied that he was doing it to save his sister who has sickle cell, his sickle cell sister, something like that. You see, that's Nigeria there for you. Do everything you can not to be a victim. Because you see, if you become a victim in Nigeria, it's only a grace of God, they say, will make you live to tell the story. In so many cases, you do not live to tell the story. So that girl was lucky enough that she didn't lose her life at that point. So there is this website or something or an app where men and women can kind of like arrange to meet. Things have become more dangerous these days, especially where people are just trying to survive, do anything to survive. We have a country now where women are selling their body like never before, and a lot of people are now becoming victims of organ trafficking, human trafficking, and others. Okay, so I don't know what advice I should have for you as a young person watching this program in Nigeria right now, because I don't know how to advise you. But if you can see what happened to others, you should be able to advise yourself. Okay, anything or any business transaction that will have you, taken to some secret. I mean, it's such a big risk. So I do wonder too. As I am, I have never. That's why I said I can't advise you. Okay, I have never had a chance of calling girls for sex before. Do you get what I mean? Now, like, let's say we go somewhere and I just feel like, I am lonely. Let me look for one nice girl. I have not. It is such a risk. It's too risky that anything can happen. You do not know the kind of person you are meeting. And you probably would never know them. And if anything goes wrong, your loved one may never know what happened to you. And in this world where people are going through a lot. One of the things you shouldn't put your family through is the trauma of them wondering, how was it for you in the last hour of your life? Were you scared? Were you strangulated? Were you tortured? And all that stuff. You know what I mean? We have had men who have lost their lives inviting women they don't know for hookup. When I was in Nigeria, there's nothing called hookup. No, there's nothing called hookup. You just look for a girlfriend or side chick. But this, or you just go straight to the Ashewo spots, the women of easy virtue, where you have to pay for sex. And there are places where they are. And back then, when they are like, prostitutes will go missing, and they will say they have been used for ritual, this and that. They will have all their body parts cut off and all that. Things have gone even worse than what they used to be now. That's why I don't know. I don't even know how to advise you. But people who do these things, now they take risk. Like you're actually taking a lot of risk. Somebody will call you. So me now, I will enter one place and I'll just say, find me a girl. And you as a girl, you will just receive my text and then you'll be like, yeah, okay, I'm coming. I mean, I don't know. We have escorts here in the UK too, okay? I've had their friends who have paid their professional escort. Like, not friends. I've only had one person who did that, and it's only once I saw it though. And I was so shocked. I don't know, maybe because I'm from Ijebu. I'm too local. I'm so local enough that I always weigh my risk. I don't take unnecessary risk. And with what the world is today, why do you have to take this risk? Some says they are doing it just to survive and all that, but we never really survive with this. There's so many things involved. Too risky. Too risky. I don't know. Maybe stories like this will kind of help a lot of you to probably have a rethink. There are some other ways you could probably make money. Okay? Not to the type of you putting your life in danger on the line. And I know I'm not a good person to advise you. Anyway. I mean, it's so risky now. Like, people say you have to no risk, no gain. No pain, no gain. At least you should be able to kind of see what you are risking. You are taking a risk on. Not the type that you have to take a risk with strangers. Girls can kill boys to rob you and kill you, poison you. We've had people who have put, they've put something in the people's drinks because they want to rob a man. They do not